What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Screen Fiend. This is episode 3 of Queen Charlotte. Last episode, we pretty much got a continuation of what happened in the first episode. We kind of see what Charlotte's been doing on a day-to-day basis, which is absolutely nothing. We see her confront her husband like, well, you've been in the laboratory? Not the laboratory, Lord Jesus. The, what the hell you call that? A bitch? I forgot. Anyway, he's been in the room where the huge telescope is because he's into astronomy. Not astronomy. Yeah, astronomy. And she's thinking he's with women, when all the while she's just trying to stay away because he has mental issues and he don't know when he's going to have a break in his mentee. And then, of course, we see that she assumes that he actually is falling for her and he wants her to marry, but then she overhears him having a conversation with his mother like, you asked me to do this, I did it. You asked me to marry her, I did it. You asked me to bed her, I did it. Don't tell me what I know about duty. I am all duty. That tells me that he is definitely the only child. But that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna talk too much in the intro because we already summed it up at the end of the last one. So let's get into episode 3. A freaking mess, I swear.
Why are you down here? You do not come below stairs.
Why are you here?
I need be. I am on an errand.
Then I need to be. I'm here because you hold the king, and she is looking for him.
I thought they were not speaking.
It is coronation day.
The king shall be with her soon enough. He is studying his sciences up in the library.
Liar. How you can't keep a big secret while y'all living in the same house? Like, just
Attend to your
stop.
queen. Coronation day is a great day for her and the country.
Look. Up exposed.
Why is he being examined by a strange doctor in the cellar? Why is he not being examined by the royal physician?
Brimsley, you have seen nothing.
Oh, see? How do little people know stuff, but not the higher up people like Brimsley, the queen? Like, that's crazy.
It is not my place to question the
Like
palace.
3?
And yes, I will serve her at court. She's our queen. That makes her special. But the rest of them, socializing among the ton. Do you know, the men can go to White's now.
Oh my God! Like, we're just heathens and little monkeys and beasts in below you.
The king gave them titles, did he not?
We're human.
Yes, Beauty.
And land?
Yes, Prince. Why do you ask?
Well, Mother said they were not ours. But the king gave our family a title and land. All the families of the Ton got their titles and land from the king.
It is not the same.
It is.
Violet Ledger, stop talking this instant. That is too much thinking.
Oh my God.
What has been teaching you?
Well, Latin mostly, but I would like to request advanced mathematics.
I see a little, whatchamacallit in her? Eloise.
The whole tree should have more colour. I have been saying this for years. It is a festive tree.
Her Majesty requires more colour.
Yes,
What a
where's the
wonderful tradition
reds?
with which you have blessed all of England, Your Majesty.
Why are you shrieking?
Sophia finished the bedspread, and it is an exact match for the real one at Kew.
Can you marry a dollhouse?
Thank you.
Can you embroider me an heir? Then shush.
Mother.
Yes, I know. You are old. Look at me. I am absolutely gorgeous. Style yourselves. A man might wander onto the grounds, a lost hunter or something.
Oh, Mother, could we marry a lost hunter?
Of course not. You are not milkmaids. What did I say? More colour.
I do not see why I cannot attend.
It is a ladies' tea.
So you are friends now?
I suppose.
Tell her you would like to host the first ball of the season. Gain her support.
So, the first ball of the season. They're here. Us? I cannot possibly... That is not what tea is for.
Well, perhaps you should not attend. Perhaps you should stay home with me.
No, I'm leaving.
No, dearest. I will address the topic with her.
Good.
Child, I was I'm like, I'm gonna go home. Facade. Child, everybody leave. Watch. How you mad at
Can you please help me
her?
get this off my head? You shall survive this, as long as you remain steadfast on
Becoming with child.
You got two more people while you're having this conversation. They can tell
All
people.
we do, try to fill my womb with a baby.
Oh, I'm not even enjoying sex. That's crazy.
What is it?
It is an even day, obviously.
Well, we do not need to adhere to every even day.
We do not.
We did agree to even days.
We did.
The sooner you are with child, the sooner we can cease this performance.
Our duty will be done. And I will no longer have to view your face.
She be telling like it is. She don't care.
Are you coming?
Yes.
I know. The actor can be awful.
It is. It is awful.
That's where they get their frustrations out. Because you having sex, you don't need to kiss.
It is a nightmare.
I am so sorry.
I hate
It's a
everything
nightmare.
about him. I hate his ridiculous face. I hate his voice. I hate the way that he breathes.
Hate me, love.
Will you please no longer breathe so very loudly?
Would you please not talk?
I will talk if I wish to talk.
What exactly is the problem? You have been behaving like a child since my first morning here, and I have explained
You
to-
have been breathing in my room.
Look at everybody. They're like, what the fuck? Just tell them what you overheard. Jesus Christ. I could not deal.
Shall I leave?
Yes, leave.
That's that foreplay, too.
It is an even day.
It is.
See? Don't do that right there with them standing there. Oh, my God. Yeah. Leave, stupids.
I should like to do something for poor mothers in hospital.
Orange?
She always looked like she's surprised. Like, you know how they do. Tell them to stop doing it.
Brimsley, I will get my own oranges from now on.
Thank you.
It is ridiculous to make someone else pick my orange.
That's
Now,
ridiculous.
what about formal engagements, balls, dinners? How often am I to host palace events?
The king does not allow social events at the palace of any kind.
Oh, well, we can go out to socialise, I suppose. I merely thought...
He does not socialise.
Why not?
You know, I truly do not know, Your Majesty. It is
His
simply his
voodoo.
way.
Has it always been his way?
For a time, yes.
But why? He does not seem shy with people. He has no stutter. His social graces are intact. He has a nice smile. He is tall and strong, handsome, and smells like a
It
man.
might have something to do with the doctor.
Doctor.
Ramsley.
What doctor?
We need a baby.
Listen.
A royal baby is a cause for celebration for the commoners, a sign of love to all and ensures the succession of the bloodline. A baby seals the great experiment. We cannot fail.
Perhaps a ball would help with the great experiment.
Ooh.
Lord Danbury and I would like to throw the first ball of the season.
Yep. He said
It
who
makes
to
sense
ask.
that I would host as one of the Queen's ladies, and it would be a display of unity for the ton.
The first ball of the season with you.
Excuse me.
No, that will not be accepted.
Your Highness, I know you would like our teas to continue. It would be difficult for you to hear about the Queen being with child long after the fact. Would it not?
I shall take it up with Lord Bute.
See, she got to ask the Lord. See? Ciao. She like, this bitch be threatening me. Violet.
Lady Danbury. Viscountess Bridgerton.
How lovely to see you here.
It is my husband's birthday today.
Oh, Edmund.
Would have been. Edmund's birthday would have been today.
Oh, Edmund.
I'm so sorry. Why are you sorry? He liked his birthday.
Who doesn't?
He liked to celebrate. And I would make him hats. Out of paper. The kind of hats that had been made for me when I was a child. My father made me these birthday hats, and no one had ever done that for him, so I did it.
You are most fortunate.
Child, that was the love of her life, and you can't say nothing else.
Yes. Yeah, I fear I must have misheard you. I am fortunate.
You may not like today, but trust me, you are most fortunate.
Mm-hmm. You got to have a love, Violet. A lot of people don't get that chance.
I received an invitation to your little ball.
Your little ball.
So sad to miss him.
Whatever, bitch.
We all are. Are we not, ladies?
So sad.
See why he fucking cheated on you. You're probably unbearable. Great stuff. Oh my god, I cannot wait to move into a house, or I should buy land and do this. I miss it so much.
Are there medicinal herbs in the garden?
I used to do it here. We have a terrace.
Vegetables?
And I used to do it there. I used to like plant so many different vegetables. Oh my god, it was so amazing.
You allowed her to send out invitations?
I have the situation well in hand.
Do you? The Tonner will not attend. Wives all over London are yelling at their husbands. Lord Ledger's wife is leading the charge. Parliament is in an uproar.
Parliament?
Happy wife, happy life. Unhappy wife, I have lords whining all around me, drinking.
I just feel I cannot be seen to choose sides. Now, for the sake of the great experiment, the palace must remain steady in its quest to unite society.
You will have Lady Danbury cancel the ball.
No. Make those bitches go.
Lady Agatha Danbury, Your Majesty.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Majesty, about the ball I am hosting.
You're hosting a ball? How lovely.
Look at her, she's so caught up in George.
Princess Augusta has asked me to cancel my ball.
I do not understand how this relates to me. If Princess Augusta has...
You are the queen, and this feels beneath you, but if you were not the queen...
But I am.
But if you were not, your life here would be very different. Do you not understand? You are the first of your kind. That opened doors, so we are new. Do you not see us? What you are meant to do for us. You are our queen. Your focus should be your country.
Yep.
Your people, our side. Why do you not understand that you hold our fates in your hands?
She never realized
Your
it.
palace walls are too high, Your Majesty.
You live for the happiness and the misery of a great
Charlotte.
nation. No, I am saying I understand. That must be exhausting and lonely. You must feel caged. No wonder you spend so much time in the garden.
This is happy place.
In the garden, I'm a regular man. I've always been this. An exhibit instead of a person.
You are a person to me.
Right.
You can be a person with me. George, I know you do not owe me anything after how I have behaved, and I know you do not like social events, but I need us to do something.
What do you need?
Our palace walls are too high.
Lord and Lady Ledger.
Oh, look at her.
Agatha, how wonderful of you to invite us.
Oh,
I did not think you would be attending. Of course we are attending. We would not miss it.
May I?
She tried to miss it. But then she received a personal note from His Majesty the King. How could she miss an event that the King is planning to attend? My head would burst into flames. This is the social event of the season. Well done, Lady Danbury. I like you. Let us be friends.
Lord and Lady Danbury, thank you for having me.
Your Majesty.
Shall we?
Excuse me, my darling.
Oh! He was like, let me take this chance right now.
Lord Danbury, may I have a dance with your wife?
You may.
All right, they're playing that. Alicia Keys.
He is so happy. I have never seen him so. Look at him.
No. Oh, that dress, honey. I spent mad money at the Modiste.
Yes, indeed.
And no, I'm not having sex with you.
Success. Let us go and celebrate.
Oh my God. They still hit her head. Lord.
My lord.
Oh my God. This is the episode he dies. Oh! Oh my God, he's dead. Then he had a heart attack. Holy moly cannoli. Look at his face. Is he smiling?
Coral.
I've had the upstairs footman bring up water for a bath.
Coral, you need not draw baths as often.
Nonsense, my lady. It is quite simple now you have a full staff today.
You need not draw baths as often.
My lady, we are done.
We are done.
Something has happened to Lord Danbury. Henry, you fetch the doctor. Charlie, wake his valet now.
Thank you for coming to tea.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. And when I wrote to say that I was unable to attend due to another engagement, how kind of you to offer up your entire week of afternoon.
Do you know why I was at the church?
I'm sure I do not.
I was with the Archbishop, discussing funding a school for orphan girls in the name of Lord Danbury. Lord Danbury disdained orphans, thought educating the poor a waste, and found girls useful only for breeding.
Oh?
You loved, and in your loving, you go to
Right,
church
that's what
to
she
seek
meant.
solace and connection. In you, Edmund lives on. I loathed, and in my loathing, I fund a school to seek revenge and satisfaction. In me, Herman rots. Your heart is full. Mine starves. So when I called you fortunate, it is because you are fortunate.
Brimsley,
Yes, Your Majesty.
why do you think my girls never married?
Your daughters, they are good girls. They love you. And the king, it happened so early. You were so young. Your daughters could not leave you here, trapped in time.
Oh. There it goes. His manic depression. I mean, his manic episode. Oh, wow. Secrets out.
George?
Jeez, man.
George, it is cold. You have nothing on your feet.
I see you! Venus, my angel! I knew you would come! I knew it! Yes! Hello, Venus!
George? Right here. I am Venus.
You are Venus?
Yes.
I thought you were in the sky.
I was in the sky, but now I am going inside. Into Buckingham House. She is with you.
So that was the end of the episode, and like I said, secret is out. I think because King George let his guard down, he kind of forgot about his issues, and the episode just came upon him. I guess probably when I don't know if it woke him up. It might have just woke him up, and then as you guys can see, he was just in that state. I loved how Charlotte just went in and just took care of him. It wasn't like, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he like this? What is going on? Whoa, she just saw something was wrong with him. She loves him. That's her husband. And she just went in and she just took care of him. What was I gonna say? It's not much really that went on in this episode besides the little tit for tat thing that they were doing. As you know from the previous episode, when she found out in the end that he just married her for duty, she was really upset, and during breakfast she kind of closed off. He saw how she was acting, and then they were kind of just stand off with one another, but they still cared about each other, so that feeling was still there, even especially when they were having sex, because they were having angry sex. Let me tell you something. They kept saying it's an even day, let's have sex. Let me tell y'all something. That was an excuse. But when they were having sex, they were kissing. They were doing oral things. That's not duty. If you're gonna duty, you're just gonna have sex and that's it. You're not gonna be doing intimate things like kissing and mouth to whatever, mouth to bottom genitalia pleasures. That's what you could say, so that was just like a little thing for them to get together. And then eventually she just told him, she was just like, I've been acting childish, and they just got a lot more comfortable. But what I really wanted to talk about is her not realizing how special she is and what comes with her being queen. I think the real Queen Charlotte was biracial. I don't think she was fully black. And I don't know, with her being in Miro, Germany, that her race was such a factor as it is in England and as it was in the Americas. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Germany was just on its own. They weren't making it such a big deal like the Americas and England were. Because when she was queen, she's, as she just, not as she was queen, but, she going about her day to day and trying to figure out George. And she's just being queen, not realizing that because you're queen, because you are a black woman, that now you have created this whole new land for us. You've created where we're not just beneath everyone, but we can be equal. And she was not realizing that. Lady Danbury had to say, listen, like, this is important. You don't know what you have done for us. You have opened this gate for us that we can be equal. You have to take this seriously. And I feel like if Lady Danbury isn't who she is, very bold, very open, very honest, very blunt, I don't think that there would have been much change. I think Charlotte would have just kept going the way she was, she was, and not thinking about, like, listen, you're a black queen. Hello, like, there's things going on. I wonder if she knew of the term the Great Experiment. I don't think she did. Everybody else knew about it. but I don't think she was knowledgeable for it. And because Lady Danbury was open with her, it opened her eyes to see, like, you know, my people are treated they're treated differently here. I'm the exception. I'm opening these doors. Let's show our support. And I was so happy that George was there to back her up with that. So, you know, that was a good thing. I don't know, because some people I don't know, you know, some people outside of Black people, and certain people in other POC racial groups sometimes can be uncomfortable with this conversation, but the conversation needs to be had. Black people are considered the bottom of the barrel. Even to this day, we are considered nothing. We are considered, you know, not intelligent. We are considered just scum of the earth. And it's a sad thing because, you know, we're still human. You know what I mean? Like, even, you know, we're human. There's, you know, differences in every race. There's good, there's bad, you know. And it's just sad that when people see us, even back then, because back then it's not like now, but, you know, when they see us, they see this dark skin, and instead of learning about the person and treating them as a person, a human being, we're treated like, ugh, look at them, they look different, ugh, they're scum, and, you know, all that. It's sad. It's really sad to not help what you look like, because nobody asked to be anything, whether it was Black, white, Asian, you know, Latin, Middle Eastern, Arabic, white, it doesn't matter. You didn't ask to be that. So to judge someone off of something that they didn't ask to be is crazy, especially when you don't even know who the person is. You're not even looking at them as a fellow human being. You're looking at them like trash just because their skin is darker or their hair is coarser, or you know what I mean? It's or their eyes are different. It's a sad thing. Violet's mother is just a prime example. How she of course she was taught that, and it's wonderful to see that her husband wasn't like that and her daughter wasn't like that. It was really nice to see, but you could still see that her views were she was trying to push her views onto her daughter and trying to push her views on her husband. It was funny how both of them pretty much was just like ignoring this woman. And don't get me wrong, cheating, I don't condone cheating. I personally don't. I would never forgive cheating, but like, I can see where Violet's father, I forgot their last names that quick. I can see where the father kind of saw the beauty and the strength in Lady Danbury and pretty much like fell in love with her and kind of steered away from his wife. Again, I don't condone cheating, but I can see why he started to fall in love with her. You know what's so funny? Lady Danbury's husband, they don't really show everything she said to Violet about how he was. They don't really show in this on this series. They definitely show that he doesn't think of women very much, but all the other mean things they don't show. You just see him as an older man. Now he has titles and he's trying to prove himself and try to, you know, enjoy the life of a lord, but he's not able to. But then, you know, he doesn't think very much of a woman, but little did he know everything that's great that's been happening to him outside of being a lord. Well, no, and being a lord, because if it wasn't for Queen Charlotte, he wouldn't be considered a lord, so that's another woman. But little does he know the title, the party that he was able to throw, him being on the hunts and being in the gentleman clubs was all because of the women. It was all because of his wife and Queen Charlotte and the princess. All women were able to allow him to be happy for a few moments, even though he thought women were pretty much scum. And it was When he passed, oh my gosh. I don't know if the subject, I don't call them subjects, but like the footmen and the maidens, I don't know if like Lady Danbury and her maiden was convincing, because it really didn't look like on their face, some of their faces, like they were convinced that, you know, that maybe there was no foul play, because the way they presented it looked like it was foul play, even though we all know it wasn't. He just had a heart attack or whatever happened when he was having sex with Lady Danbury. But you know, I don't think this is going to be questioned. I don't remember anybody questioning his death. You know what I had questioned while I was watching the last episode? I was questioning, like, because I remember in Bridgerton when when Lord Featherington died and they were trying to secure their house and they were looking for a male to, you know, be head of house, and if not, they were going to dissolve. I was thinking about that. And I was like, how was Lady Danbury how was Lady Danbury able to still continue to be Lady Danbury, keep her home, keep her land, keep all of that? But I forgot that she had 4 boys. She was already secure because she had those 4 boys. So she was able to continue to be single. She was able to continue to do what she does after he died. But this was a good episode. You know, like I said, secrets out, cats out the bag. And they're going to have to figure out what's going to happen with King George and his manic episodes. I'm not too familiar. I've dealt with people. I used to work in a homeless shelter for women as a supervisor. So I dealt with women specifically who had mental and medical issues. And a lot of the women were more mental than medical. And that job made me realize that one person can have several different mental issues. I remember one woman having schizophrenia, personality disorder, and it was something else. And I was so shocked that this one woman had all these issues, but also that job also allowed me to learn how to work with them, with people with mental disabilities. You know, seeing Queen Charlotte handle that well was really it was really good. And remember, you guys, I watched the episode, but I don't remember every detail, and I can't wait to see how she manages him throughout the last 3 episodes. But if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you just continue to watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, but I need you to hit that subscribe button. And also comment. We could start a little chat in the bottom. We could talk. I try not to forget, because sometimes I think I forget that there's comments and we're having a conversation, but I promise I don't do that on purpose. But yeah, we can start a conversation down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo.